One of the things that I find the most frustrating is for the salon owner to get off the tools. Now, I'm not saying completely off the tools, but we think the golden spot is around 24 hours a week. Well, that's 3 shifts, right? 3 normal length shifts. And the reason I want you, the salon owner, to get off the tools is because there is so much more money to be made with your team, to be working with your team. Now, getting off the tools is not as simple as just saying, right, next week I won't be cutting your hair anymore, or I won't be doing your treatments. No, it doesn't work like that. It takes a lot of planning, and that's something that I can help you with. But what you've got to be careful of is the one-man survey. Now, what happens is quite often we give the task to somebody who's not qualified and not confident to do it. And then, of course, the client says, I don't want her to do it. I want you to do it. And that's what I call the one-man survey. So you had a crack at it, it didn't work, and then a client tells you that she's not happy, and then you go, oh, that's it doesn't work, they only want me, and you get back in the saddle. Bit short thinking, to be honest. Why don't you have a proper strategy around getting off the tools? And it starts in 3 stages. The first stage is whetting the appetite of the client, getting them a little bit interested in your clients and what you are doing. So I say pop them here, that person. So they might do things like the smaller tasks, but not the big jobs. They might do half of some of the work, prepare. They might do the blow wave and you do the cut. There's lots of ways that we can implement that. And that's a good strategy. Then the next phase, they'll do a little bit more. So maybe that's the second visit of the client. The way the client will accept to be moved over is if that other person you're moving them to is as good as, if not better than you. And if they're not, it'll never work. It will never work. You think about it. If you had someone who was awesome come to work in your salon and you knew how awesome they were, in fact, they were better than you know that you could recommend them beautifully to your clients. And you know that your clients would take them. So the problem is not with your clients. The problem is that you haven't trained the people that you're moving your clients to be confident, comfortable to take on those clients. So be very careful that you don't put them to the other team member before the other team member is well and truly ready. It's much better, in my opinion, to go slower and do it properly and have 100% success than to think, well, I'm not coming in on Wednesday, so I'll just have to have somebody else. It's disastrous because they vote with their feet and they don't come back. And unless you're really clearly watching who doesn't return, slowly your clients start to drop and you don't realise, and that's a very dangerous place to be in. So if you are handing people over and you're making the transition, make a phone call, check up. Hi Susie, I just wanted to make sure that you're extremely happy with Catherine last week. If you could call me on this number or leave a voice message or a text to let me know, perhaps out of 10, how happy were you, and then you will know. So like everything I teach you, it's always a plan. There's always a plan behind everything. We don't do things just willy-nilly or because we're exhausted and we're over it. It doesn't work. Okay, so think about the magic number of between 21 and 25 hours, and the rest is about making money in your business, working on your business, like they say, and not in. So hopefully that was helpful to you, and of course if you want to know more, I'd only be too delighted to help you.